Okay, so what I'm going to do is just go ahead and jump into the video. And today I'm going to be doing I'm trying to use as many products from Too Faced as possible. So, and this is going to be the Peach collection, so I am going to try these out. Let me go ahead and lay these out, and let me turn off the video I was watching. So I've already moisturized. I did use the the Purity Made Simple Moisturizer. It's the Philosophy one. By the time I'm filming this, it is pretty early in the morning. I do have to work today. I just woke up, couldn't sleep, and decided to go ahead and film this video. So I'm just going to go ahead and spray my face with the Lavender Prep and Prime Fix Plus. I love this one. I know. So I'm going to be using the Peach Perfect Too Faced collection. It is from matte skin and stuff like that, but I thought I'd just go ahead and use it because on my skin it does work. It's not as oily or anything like that. So even with dry skin on me, I moisturize very, very well. And then I use a facial mist like I just did to hydrate, and I will hydrate in between the layers as well so that my skin doesn't look too bad. So I'm going to start off with the skin first. And move my mirror over here, and I am going to go ahead and get started with, we're going to do the eyes first. Let me go ahead and zoom y'all in. I should have had this already set up, but I didn't. Okay, so let's zoom in. Ooh, scary, I know. So what I am going to do is fix these shirts, and we are just going to go ahead and get started. So I am going to try to use as much from, let me zoom back out a bit. Yeah. As much from the Too Faced as possible. There was some products I didn't have, such as the eyebrow pencil and stuff like that, so it's not going to be exclusively Too Faced, but it is going to be the majority of Too Faced. So to go ahead and prime my eyes, I'm using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance 24-hour Inside Crease Eyeshadow Primer. This is a flesh toned primer, and I really, really do enjoy this, but of course my favorite eye primer in the world, it's from my Ride or Die, is going to be the Urban Decay primer. I love that primer. I do like this, but sometimes it can be a little difficult to work with me. So we are just going to go ahead and prime that. And we're going to wait for that to dry. Oh, I am going to be using the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, which is this one. Move my mirror. And then I just close this one. And then the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes. So I am going to be using this one because it has more mattes than this one, and that one just closed too. This one has more shimmery satin kind of shades, and I'm loving these. So I will use this, but go ahead and set it open. So we are going to go ahead and get started and to use Peach Meringue, which is this color here, to set the primer that we just used. still feels tacky, so it's not completely dry, but I have to be at work in a few hours. So we're just going to go ahead and roll with it. And what I'm thinking about doing is going for like kind of a purpley look today, because I love purple. I do have hazel eyes, and that will bring out quite a few of my eye color. I call a few of my eye colors, but it will bring out my eye color a little bit better. So I'm just going to go back and make sure that it's completely blended, because I love to make sure everything's blended. And then I think we'll go with peach tea, or no, peach butter, which is one right here, which is below peach meringue. I love peaches. I love the smell of peaches. It's like my favorite smell in the world is peach. And I am just building up the colors gradually with this palette. I'm not being overly precise or anything like that. I am just going in there and going over that peach meringue with peach butter, as you can tell. And I'm sorry if I'm doing like this. I'm just that way when I do my makeup normally. I am trying to do better for the videos. So to start getting the purple tones that I want, I'm going to go in with Fresh Picked, which is right here. If you can tell. Or, no, right here. And the brush that I'm using is a Wet n Wild brush. It's like the fluffy one. Sorry, I didn't know if I was going to sneeze or not. So apparently, what I'm going to do is tap it off the excess. And then I'm going to go above my crease, because I do have very small hooded eyes. So I always like to go here, because I do my makeup differently. It just depends on how I want to look for the day. And I will start building that up in the crease. So this is going to be kind of a blown out look. And I am just going ahead and building that color up. And then go over here and do the same. Let me get me another brush. Perfect for you. There you are. So this is going to be the Morphe B38 brush. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brush and windshield wiper motions, just go in there and buff this out. Until it looks even, but I am leaving the top part under my eyebrow. I'm not touching it. I'm just doing this in the crease, so it's below the brow bone. And this, because I do have something that I'm going to try for the first time on camera. Okay, that's enough of that. Then what I'm going to do is take that same brush because I do have my Verona color switch that I can take the color off of. Because I love this brush. It's probably one of my favorite brushes in the to use. Then, to darken that up even more, to actually start on the eyelid, I'm going to go into Peach Punch, which is this color right here. We'll try this one. I'm not going to on switch. And I'm going to tap off the excess of that. And then I'm going to slowly pat this on the lid. Okay, so I went ahead and blended all that together so that we don't have any harsh lines at all. So the next color that I want to use is going to be just, well, it's going to be just right, which is right here. So it is going towards more of that purple color that I am looking for. And I am going to be using my Wet n Wild brush like this. Sorry. So we're just going to be going just right. And if the camera moves or if something like that, I have Chanel with me. Again, she's right in front of the camera. You can't see her, but trust me, she's giving me the evil eye for mentioning her name. So what I'm going to do is just take and kind of run that on the actual eyelid itself, not going into the crease or anything like that, because I don't want this to be very, very dark. So I'm going to go ahead and take that shade all over the eyelid. Since it is a darker color, I'm not taking much. I'm going to knock off the excess and then go right on in over top of that just right shade we used. This does smell like peaches, but it's kind of like faded. My nose. Sorry, I had a hair on my nose. I'm going to put in so I'm just taking some of that Delectable and going to build that up on the eye. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I think we will stop there because it is, that's where I want it. We'll just go ahead, put that on the eye like that. Brush is very scratchy. It's irritating my eye. That's why I don't like it. Definitely have to use some more brushes. It is going to be the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I love this stuff. We'll just go ahead, and I'll have for my lashes. Go ahead. That's what the brush looks like. This is the mini because I do prefer these over the big ones. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and start with the face. I am going to use the Primed and Poreless Skin Smoothing Face Primer from Too Faced, and also their Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer infused with peach and sweet fig cream. So I'm going to use this first. I'm going to take my nose ring out for this part, and I'm not going to lose it this time. I hope I can get it out. There we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do is take this on a brush. There. And just squeeze some out on the brush. And not too much because I don't need a whole lot since this is just going on the pores. It's just really like a white primer. So I'm going to go, ooh, brush down this moment. You know what, we live and we learn. I'm just going to take and put it right there and just blend it out. This brush is from Moda. If you see me looking over here, it's because I'm looking at my mirror. And the camera is right in front of me, so I do have to look off sometimes to make sure that I am not looking like too crazy. So we're just going to blend that right there. I can go up here and blend it. So I do get oily up here sometimes because sometimes my eye gets oily, and then it drips down to here. So I am just doing that right there. This is the only place I really get oily at, but during the day, because for some reason I will sweat a lot. You know, it is what it is. I have dry skin, but I do tend to sweat a lot, especially during the summer. During the winter, it's a different story. So that is in. So I'm going to go ahead and take the cooling matte one. I think I've used this once or twice, but I really have not used it a whole lot. And I can't remember what my thoughts were on it. Okay. Ooh. Oh, it smells so good. It is a squeezy tube, but it also has a pump. And really enjoy that. So this is what it looks like. Just like a peach color. It does smell like peaches too. So I am just going to go ahead and push this in, and I will use the same brush for a lot of different things. I've been trying brushes more lately because a couple of girls I work with tell me how much they prefer brushes over sponges. And I'm like, well, I'll give it a try. Oh, that is very soothing. It's very cooling on my face, which I know that's what it says it is. I love this smell of peaches. So we'll just go over that. That my primer did have time to set. So we'll just go ahead. So we are going to go in with the Peach Perfect Cooling Matte Foundation. That is oil-free, 14-hour wear, oil controlling, and photo friendly. So we will definitely be checking this out because I will be wearing this to work, which is 8 hours. And it is 6 o'clock in the morning. So I've been sitting here filming for over an hour. All this took over an hour to do because I'm filming. But that's okay. And we are going to go with 2 pumps. This is in the color Vanilla. This is not vanilla. This is not vanilla. No. That's why I couldn't wear it much because it's so dark. So dark. I need a mirror for this. So I'm going to open this up. And oh, that's not vanilla. That is, it's like a medium tone. It smells good though. Okay. This is a little harder to blend, but that's okay. You work with it. Love the smell of it. I mean, it's not impossible to blend out, but it is a little bit harder with a brush in my opinion. So I probably would use like a beauty blender or something like that to blend this out with, because I prefer a beauty blender to blend my foundations and stuff out with most of the time. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go in with my Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder infused with peach and sweet fig cream. So this is one that comes with that whole collection. Can't remember, does it have a shifter? Oh, it does. Okay. So what I like about this, if you take the lid off, it does have this right here. that you actually have to lift up to use, and it does have like a little peach. Let me hold this under here. Peach design to it. And we're just going to put some in the cap. I'll shake it around a little bit, and I'm going to be using my Aesthetica Peach Wave brush. I think we received this in a BoxyCharm. So it's just a big fluffy brush that we're going to use to set this. So what I'm going to do is kind of like pat. Okay, so some of that did go in my mouth when I was talking, so we'll try not to do this. I'm going in with a crown brush, and I am using my, which one is this? The light medium matte bronzer. So this is a milk chocolate bronzer. I am going to go ahead and go in with this brush, and get some on my brush. Now what I'm going to do on my bronzing or my contouring, whatever, is I normally do have high cheekbones. I do like to emphasize them. So how I do it is I will make the little fishy face, which pops out your cheekbones. So sorry, I was watching Emily Noel while I was fixing my eyebrows. It's a hot mess. So what I'm going to do is simply hold my mirror like this right here, go in and luminous bronzer. I have the Snow Bunny luminous bronzer that I've been wanting to use too. I've not used it yet. So this is what it looks like. As you can tell, there is a pretty shade here, a bronzy shade, a pink shade, and a golden shade right here. Oh, right there, where my finger is. This is a very luminous bronzer. So what I'm going to do is just take my big fluffy brush that I used and use this with it. If okay, so I'm going to go ahead and dust that off and just take, that way my face is not so matte, because I'm starting to feel slow. Okay, so after I took that, I love the way that looks on my skin. It really didn't darken anything up. It just gave me more of a luminous look, which I really enjoy. That was not right. So in the mirror, it looks really good. Don't know, yeah, you can see some of the shine on camera. I really do like that, since that's my first time using it. Now I'm taking a blush in the Too Faced Please or Papa Don't Peach blush. This is my favorite blush besides the Milani Luminosa. I've been so enjoying this blush, and the fact that it smells like peaches, I'm just like, you know, I'm okay with it. And I love, oh, well, sorry, my bad. I love it because of the, it looked a lot prettier when I first got it. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get a very, very generous amount of this on my brush. And I am using a Wet n Wild blush brush. And I'm just going to sweep that all over my cheeks like that. I'm starting to feel better about this already, especially since my eyebrows didn't turn out that good the first time I had to redo them. What's the matter, baby girl? Misty. Oh, okay. Oop, I just stuck blush in my eye. Oh. Oh my gosh, do you see how of a glow that gives off my hands? Look at that. I ain't mad. Okay, so now the next thing that this has, so the next thing that I have, my hair is very messy. Ugh, I'm sorry. This is Sweet Peach Glow Illuminating. It's the Sweet Peach Glow by Too Faced. It's a illuminating, blushing, and bronzing palette. It is infused with juicy scent and skin loving essence of peach to give your face a radiant, natural peach glow. Okay. Oh, look at this. I've never used this before. That is so pretty. So I did decide to go ahead and use this, even though I already have the blush and stuff on. I am going to go ahead and use the Sweet Peach Glow blush, which is the one in the middle. Tap that off because I don't know how well that, okay, where is my other mirror? Because I don't know if it's got like a film or something of it. I don't know. So we are going to go and just add this on top of the blush that we already have. Oh, it makes it a little bit more brighter. I don't know. It looks maybe like this. I'm going to be using the bronzer, which is, looks like this one here. So that is the bronzer. I've never used that before. So what I am going to do is grab my bronzer brush, which is the same one that I used a while ago. Just go ahead and dip that in there and tap it off. And just kind of run that under that blush. Ooh. That did define it just a little bit more. Ooh. I am liking that. And then I'm going to take some up here to my forehead, kind of sweep down on the sides of it. And then the highlighter, which is right here, I'm going to take my e.l.f. small tapered brush, because I do have another highlighter I want to use, and put that in there. Tap off the excess, and kind of just go up above the blush where you normally would put your highlighter, and just because I do put it under my under eyes, just kind of work that in. I'm going to go ahead and take this. It does have two different colors of highlighter, so I'm going to take the AOA steel brush that I have. I did get this from Shop Miss A. I love this brush. I am taking a mixture of both of those. I can't see because she's in the way of my monitor. So I'm assuming I'm grabbing both. Don't you dare. Okay. So what I'm going to do is take and place that on top of that other highlighter that we done. Already got on. We are going to be glowing and bronzy today. So as you can tell, it is very luminous because I did use that one bronzer, and I really have to say I do like the look. I'm going to wear this today and see how the foundation stuff wears. I'm hoping it doesn't look too bad on the skin as I'm at work, but so far I really do like it, and I will be taking a bottle of this. It's the small one. I will be taking something like this just in case my skin looks too dry.